Yo, what's going on, guys, ladies and gentlemen? It is me again, once again, and we are going to be playing XCOM, Enemy Unknown. This game is absolutely amazing. I've been playing around with it a lot lately, and it is one of those games that you just have to sit back, relax, take some time out of your busy day, and sit down and go and kick some ass with some aliens. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. What is this game all about? It's a turn-based game. It's an MMO, kind of. I guess a lot of people are playing it, so that doesn't really define an MMO, but it's more of a strategy game. It's, if you were to think of Civilization, kind of feel to it. You guys are going to see, so let's just go ahead and get started here. I'm not going to bother going through the basics. A lot of people have already done a let's play on this already. I just want to go ahead and just get right into the action itself, and we are going to go with a fairly difficult setting, so then that way you guys can see that end of things. Those are the aliens there that you guys are currently seeing. It just keeps running past there, but let's go ahead and get started here with a brand new mission. Let's go ahead and first of all, we need to check our settings, making sure that our settings are not too ridiculously high. Go ahead and check our video settings. Obviously, we're going to play on full screen, and we're going to play in 1980 by 1080. Only the best is what we're going to do, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and hit exit. Single player. Now there is an easy mode, which is approach for players for new to tactical games or XCOM in general. Then we've got normal for players familiar with tactical games, challenge but fair. Then there's classic, which is an extreme challenge for experienced XCOM players only, and then impossible for players who find joy in suffering. The tutorial will not be enabled for this impossible mission. So we are going to go ahead and try it on impossible, and that's just the way it's going to be. If we die, we die. If that's it, GG, then that's it. But basically, this is going to be impossible. So let's go ahead and get things started. Let's take a look at our advanced settings. So basically, we cannot do the tutorial, but what we can do is we can do Ironman. Let me explain Ironman. Basically, it is play with a single save that is updated automatically as you progress through the game. In an Ironman game, your choices and their consequences are permanent. So what that means is the second we start playing, that's it. There's no turning back. Look at it as if it was hardcore mode. Hardcore mode, my god, in Minecraft. Once you die, that's it. Game over. GG to that particular people. So let's go ahead and do that. So in an Ironman game, you cannot reload earlier saved games, as I explained, adding a significant level of challenge to the experience. Ironman mode is only recommended for experienced players. Again, so we are going to go with Ironman and Impossible. And here we go. Let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to shut up during the cutscenes. Here we go. Two possible exits. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Autobots roll out. I mean, XCOM, the unknown enemy. That's absolutely amazing. So anyways, here we go. So identify your base location. So what we've got here is we got 5 different locations that we can actually be at here. North America, which is going to be air and space, which means all aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build, and maintain. Then we've got Europe, which is the expert knowledge, which is going to be for laboratories, workshops, costs 50% less to build and maintain. As you can also see here that in Asia, though, we've got future combat, which means all projects in the foundry, and the officer training school costs 50% less. South America is going to be the autopsies and interrogations are completely instantaneously, or in this case, completed instantly. Awesome. And content bonus for this one is going to be the all-in, essentially, which is the monthly XCOM funding increase by 30%. This is the one that we're probably going to go with, and the reason why I want to either go with this one or with the 50% officer training or whatever it may be is I'm not really 100% sure which one I should be going with. I think I'm going to go with this one here, and the reason why that is because of the fact that I think I'm going to run out of money ridiculously quickly, and money is going to be key. So let's go ahead and choose that one. So we're going to be starting in Africa. Here we go.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. We picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay, so let's go ahead and launch. Looks like what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to sweep the abduction site and identify threats, neutralize all hostile targets, and here we go. We're going to be going to Port Said in Egypt. So, and remember guys, this is the hardest possible level that you can play this game at, so here we go. It's probably going to be GG, but nevertheless, you know, here we go. Why don't we just, to be honest, why don't we just use our plane and just, you know, but whatever. Okay, we're not going to take any chances. So here we go. How do you move the camera around? It's basically you go Q to go this way, you go E to go this way, and basically you just go ahead and you right click. So for those people that don't know, you can actually move your W as a D around as well. But basically what you need to do is you need to go ahead and take your guys and you need to get them within this blue area. Now of course they can go up to this yellow area here, but it's going to cost them a dash. And you only get 2 moves every single level, or every single, not level, but every single person gets 2 moves essentially, or 2 squares if you want to call it that way. Basically it's action points, right? So basically what you're going to do is I could come all the way up here to the blue. That's going to take 1 action point, which means I have a chance to actually shoot or respond in an action of some kind or throw a grenade. And if I wanted to also do something else like reload my gun or something like that, then I'll be able to actually do that. Now here you guys can probably see here we've got some shields and stuff like that around this taxi cab. So if I wanted to put my guy here, for example, is he gonna do it now? He would get a half of a shield. If I put him here, he's going to get a full shield coming from this direction. So if they were coming from this direction, I'd have a full shield. But if they were coming from this direction, obviously I'm going to be exposed. Now I could come all the way up here. Again, I'm going to have a half a shield. I could come all the way over to here, which I'd have a full shield, and so on and so forth. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Basically, you left click to get them to do something, and you right click to get them to move. So let's go ahead and do so, and we are going to basically, I want to move all the way up to here with this guy here. And now he still has another move, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called an Overwatch. So I can either press 2 or I can press E. I'm pretty sure it's E, or no, it's Y. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to press Y on this guy, so he'll do an Overwatch, and basically what he will do is he will overwatch the area itself, making sure that no other person's going to come into field of vision. If they do, he will go ahead and try to attack them at that particular time. Keep in mind, guys, that these guys are all rookies, so chances are they're going to suck balls. Anyways, let's go ahead. So he's now on Overwatch. It's now going to take me to my next guy. But let's say I didn't want to go with Garcia. Let's say I wanted to go with this guy here. All I have to do is hit tab, tab, and then there we go. So it'll tab around to the 3 guys that still need to move. So let's go ahead and get him. And I think probably a good spot for him is probably going to, I'm going to put this guy back here. Now keep in mind also as well, you guys are training these guys up to be whatever class you want them to be. So if I wanted to make Garcia a medic of some kind, when I get back to the base or back to the barracks, I will be able to then give him some med packs, and I'll be training him to be a medic officer or whatever it may be. So again, I'm going to go ahead and do an Overwatch for him. Now I didn't move that far, I just moved from basically here to here, but again, keep in mind I am setting it up because I believe that they're going to be in this general area up here. Now what I'm also going to do with these last 2 guys here is I'm going to go ahead and push them and flank them all the way up, but as you can see I can't go all the way up to here, I can only go to the here. Now that's a double dash, and I'll show you what that double dash does. So let's go ahead and throw him here. And now you're going to see that I do not get the ability. So there we go. This guy's doing it on an Overwatch, so he's going to go ahead and take the shot. He completely misses, as you can clearly see. Remember, keep in mind these guys are complete noobs, and that's the case. Not to mention, it is also on the hardest possible difficulty. So I'm also going to put this guy right about here. Now this guy did a double dash. You notice he didn't get to do an Overwatch. Otherwise he would have been on the look around the corner and done whatever he could do. So let's go ahead and move him up here. I'm going to put him on an Overwatch. And now the aliens are going to go ahead and do their move now. As you can see, they're behind a shield as well. Now you can see he's going to be looking at probably me is what he's going to be doing. And he's probably going to retaliate and take a shot at me. That's my guess. Oh, they just took out my shields there, so I'm going to have to fortify that area. Oh, and we've got some other little friends here as well. Now, as you can see, all of my guys now are going to be completely and 100% exposed. Now, I'm doing this as a live comm, guys, so this is going to be a very, very interactive, very, very interesting, and my guess is this guy's completely done. Completely out. Now, if one of my guys could use a medic, so... and this guy's now panicking. That's another thing that can obviously happen as well, that they can panic and they can run and they can hide and they can do a bunch of other different things. Keep in mind, guys, this is extremely hard. Come on, I had to have hit him. There we go. You can see it's in slow-mo. He's been injured, critically injured. So now he's only got 1 bar left. This is the only guy that has not panicked yet, so my other guys are completely and 100% panicking right now. Can be stabilized or revived. I don't know who can actually do that, so let's just look around and see if any of my guys actually do have med packs, and they do not have a med pack, so let's go ahead and I want to throw this guy up to here. And then I want to go ahead and I can take the shot on these guys, but I'm going to see if I can actually throw a nade at them right now. And does not look like I can, so I'm not going to do that. So let's see if we can take a shot off on these guys. They're all about 45% or so, so I think that my best clear shot's going to be right to this guy. So I'm going to try taking that shot right now. I got a 45% hit and a 10% critical. Let's go ahead and look at this really quickly here. So low cover, I'm at minus 20% aim, so he's in a low cover right now. Mind merge, which receives, so he's going to get actually a 25% critical chance and a +1 health on that one. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Let's hit OK on that, and here we go. We're taking the shot. We completely miss, as I figured would happen. Now these guys are completely exposed still. This guy here is probably going to be exposed. I probably should have moved him back one. Probably should have moved these guys on the other side of the car, but I did not get a chance to do so. It would not let me because my guys went into panic mode. Once they go into panic mode, you do not get to actually move. You do not get to use your actual character as it is. Now this guy here is only on a 1 bar currently right now, and he's probably going to go ahead and take a nice little poke or a shot at me, and with that I'm probably screwed. As you can see here, I'm completely flanked. I've got guys up here, I've got 4 up here, I've got 1 down here. This guy's now going to go ahead and heal this guy up and vice versa. He's now getting mind controlled as well, which means that if I take out the guy that's doing the mind control, the other guy instantly dies. But if I take out the guy that's getting mind controlled, it's the same thing. It's vice versa. So that's interesting. And what he did is he actually hit the actual car itself, because cars in the game, vehicles in the game, objects around you do blow up. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to actually have to move away from this guy, because of the fact that I'm going to go ahead and actually see if I can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to huck a nade. Now you're going to see what happens. You should not huck a nade every single time, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens when you do throw a nade. So we damaged him. That's not too bad, so we can do that. So this guy's now going to be at a 65%. Let's see if I can move back. If I move back, will I still get the shot off on him, I wonder? I don't know if I will, but I do need to move back because the car is going to blow up. Oh, they got Overwatch on, and it's missing. You can see here it's actually in slow-mo, which is actually kind of cool. I like that. Okay, now do I get that? No, I do not. So I'm just gonna have to go with an Overwatch on that one. This guy here is, unfortunately, he is going to be stuck. There's nothing that I can do about that. He's probably going to end up dying. Now this one here is at a 60% critical because he's completely exposed. We should be able to kill him. So let's go ahead and take the shot and see what happens. There we go. We took that guy out. That's awesome. Now you can see here, this car is done. Game over for that guy. I figured that was going to be the case. And
that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
Okay, so I kind of interrupted her there. Basically what they're saying is you want to salvage as many alien parts as humanly possible. I know it sounds kind of graphic, sounds kind of gory, but that's just the way it is. What that's going to do is that's going to take us back to our scientists. We're going to be able to see exactly what is making these weapons, what's making these guys so damn powerful. And here we go, another Overwatch shot right here. Hopefully we get him. We did hit him. We hit him with a 4-banger right there. That's absolutely awesome. So basically what's going to happen with these aliens is we're going to get the parts, we're going to take it back to our science labs and all that other kind of good stuff. He retaliates, and he actually does take me out. Unfortunately, I am the only person that's actually living here. I'm probably going to end up losing this match, is what's more than likely going to happen. I know it's the absolute first match, but unfortunately I think that is going to be the case, and there's nothing much that I can do about that. Let's see if I can actually get the grenade down that way, and I definitely cannot get it down that way. So unfortunately I am pretty much GG on this one, but what we can do is we could do something called a hunker down. So that's what we're going to do, which actually doubles cover bonus and provides immunity to critical hits, but reduces my sight radius, which is actually not all that good. But unfortunately I'm the only person left in the game, so I'm going to have to do that. So let's go ahead and do that right now. As you can also see here, if I just clicked on this, I would automatically reload. So hunker down actually does take both of my turns. So, and he heard something. The reason why he heard something, he knows where they are, but the reason why he heard something is because, again, the radius, as you can see around here, that's as far as he can see, which is not the largest radius in the world, as you can probably tell. So they're doing something up here. There's a couple of them here. I don't know how many there is going to be in this first match, but we are going to see right now. This is extremely exciting. If you have not liked the video yet, please go ahead and do so. If you stuck around this far, you might as well favorite the video too. So he's going to miss pretty much every single time there. Now this guy here, I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to take this shot. I think we could probably take him out here, so let's go ahead and do so. And we completely missed. Not good, not good. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. All my guys are dying. I do not have any med packs. I cannot revive these guys. But if I did have the med packs, then we would be able to revive him. Now you saw the guy over here. You saw a stream of blue purple nastiness, that was actually healing these guys. So unfortunately, I do not have a healer. They do have healers, but there's nothing much that we can do about that. Now, he is going to probably get mind controlled here in a second. And there he goes. He is getting mind controlled. Unfortunately, he cannot go that far, so I might actually be able to take him out right here. Ooh. Oh, he ran up. That's not good. I think I'm GG right here, guys. This is going to be it right here. This is it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly how difficult this is. Now, if you guys would like to see me go ahead, unfortunately, that is what happened. But if you guys would like to see more of this gameplay, make sure you guys let me know in the comment section below. Till next time, my name's JP. This has been XCOM on the absolute hardest you could possibly do. Till next time, guys, we'll talk to you later. Peace.